poppin'? It's the Wild Boy of the City, DJ Out of Control.
This your favorite Uncle Spooty, the neighborhood supporter.
And we got a special guest in the building. I know y'all see the logo, y'all have seen the shirts everywhere. Got my dog, Stan Baby, in the building.
Big Stan.
Big Stan. What's up?
What's going on?
Another Sunday. Another good ass, hot ass Sunday.
It's hot as hell outside, but as long as it's not raining.
Yesterday was terrible.
Yesterday was terrible. If y'all would have asked me to do this yesterday, I would have canceled on y'all.
Let me tell you, yesterday I DJ'd, I had a wedding to do, nigga. And it was in like Garden City, nigga. 5 minutes before I got done, it started raining and shit. 15 minutes after it was over, nigga, the power in the whole building shut off in that bitch, bro. I'm like, why the fuck this shit couldn't happen an hour ago? Like, no. But that'd have fucked up her wedding.
I was about to say, I know she was happy as hell that shit was done.
Yeah, because
I would have been livid.
Because it was over at 9. It was over at 9. They left, the bride and the groom left like 8:30-ish type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm still entertaining the crowd and about 9:10, nigga. Boom! All the little emergency lights popped on and shit. Niggas in that bitch. Ah! I'm soaked. I'm in that bitch like the Rain Man I got my shit in plastic bags, throwing it in the car. Man.
I hate being caught in the rain. I don't like driving in that shit. I hate it.
And then the streets is flooded.
I hate the rain
like,
more
that's
than snow.
Dog, you know how many times my shit got the stuttering and shit because I got too much water in the engine from driving? Like, no.
That is my worst fear. And I just keep watching everybody get stuck. Like,
oh, yeah, that's a fact.
Did you not think of, like, let me turn this way or go the alternate route before I keep driving into this water? Like, why is everybody doing that?
But you never know how deep that shit is, though. I think that'd be a lot of shit, though. You don't know how deep it is.
You don't know, so why would you even try? Especially
why
because
the city
it keeps
setting
happening.
this up, though? Why the city setting this up?
Whatever
Get
they
this
got
shit
going
fixed,
on
man.
up underground.
Get this shit fixed, man. This shit happening too often, man. We done deal
no,
with
that, listen, it was niggas with chucks. It was niggas with chucks. Like, they shit was disappearing. Like, you feel me? Like, that shit is just...
But it keeps happening, so why would you even attempt to be like, you know what?
I'm gonna be the chosen one. No, you're not.
What the fuck? Like,
that's
I just thought
equivalent
about
to
that.
I know my car trying to go somewhere and you ain't got no gas. Like, why are you even trying? Just go do it.
But it's who the fuck think they truck gonna get swallowed up by some water though? Like,
but it's been happening. So if you see it happening,
yeah. But, okay. All right. I give the okay after it's happened.
Even people that's not on social media.
When that shit first happened, like that ain't happened before since.
Whenever you bring jet skis on the freeway, so when I'm not fucking happened, with shit.
That first time when it was really happening, like that big one, like niggas was not prepared for that. Niggas like, man, ain't no, I'll go through this shit. Niggas was not imagining in any world that my truck, nigga, is under this bitch, nigga. Like I'm swimming in this.
Why would I understand that? Still, it's just why even put yourself in that predicament? Why try?
I'm quick to do the reverse off the exit though. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, see, this is all cool.
This
all cool.
We off track.
You know, see, he wanted to share his story about the wedding, but I gotta say something. I told her to prepare for today.
Okay, boom.
I told her to prepare for today. I told her like, hey, do some research. Go ahead and watch a few
episodes.
I watched,
but I really didn't prepare.
Oh, you did.
And that'd be where they.
It's nothing to prepare on because
it is.
You know what I'm saying? This is. I'm gonna tell you what the question is. But we do icebreakers.
What the fuck is an icebreaker?
Icebreaker is where we break the ice. You know, sometimes when people sit down, you know, they don't do a lot of interviews or be on shows and shit or do a lot of shit. You know, they need an icebreaker to loosen shit up. You know, like back in school, you had the icebreaker. Go meet him. You know,
right.
You feel me? Okay. So we're gonna give you an option. We got 2 games that we play. We play the 4 for 4. That's 4 questions. You gotta name 4 things in 4 seconds. You feel me? So if you get it right,
like on the radio.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I know all the answers in the car, but when you on the radio, I bet you it's different. So it's probably the same. Okay, what's the other option?
And the other option is the ghetto spelling bee. So I'm gonna be fair and let you choose. Usually I'll be picking, but I'm gonna let you choose since you didn't prepare. So when you fail, it's not gonna be our fault.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you need to elaborate. Choose what?
Which game? I mean, which icebreaker?
No, but give me the directions for this ghetto spelling bee. Like,
it's the spelling bee. It's streets
in
the city.
You gotta spell a word.
What?
Oh, I probably do that better than the 4 questions, 4 second shit.
So she's chosen.
So she has chosen.
She's chosen.
So.
You about to give me some bullshit.
Well, you know, I'm just about to just make sure.
It's just words.
Cool. Yeah, man.
It's just words. You put them on your shirts all the time.
All the time.
You put words on your shirts all the time.
And damn, that's
you get a lot of orders,
crazy,
different names. It's probably one of these that
That's crazy because you do the shirts and you be having to spell shit. So
all the time.
But I don't have to spell street names. I don't get about it.
And if they send it wrong, you probably gotta correct them sometimes.
I pick and choose when to correct because people be.
Damn. So if your order was fucked up, she probably noticed, but.
And they didn't say shit. Notice, but if I gave it to you for a proof and you didn't check it yourself, that's on you.
Ooh.
And that's that on that. And that's that on that.
Oh, they don't do that.
And that's that on that. Now, I don't know if you watched the last episode with Danny and 50 and them, but they had the spelling bee too, and they didn't spell this word right. So I'm gonna bring it back just because I don't think you're gonna be able to spell it right.
Damn.
Now the word.
That's how you know if she fuck with us or not.
The word is Charlevoix.
Who?
Charlevoix.
That's a street name, right?
Yes, ma'am.
C-H-A-R. Say the words to me one more time.
Charlevoix.
Lavoy. C-H-R-L-E-V-O-I-X.
I need some results, nigga. I need some results, nigga. That's right. Correct.
That's right. Damn.
Not you. It's us. It's us. Unless you want to go. You want to go? No. This is the first time. Okay.
Damn.
All right.
How the fuck? That don't even.
Where is that at? I've seen it before.
It's on the east side.
Okay.
Shit. This is the first time. Hold on. OC, go ahead. Go.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay. So it's the first time for everything. You know what I'm saying? We can't always not have no shots, so
No, fuck that. That ain't who the fuck spells Charlevoix right? Like who the fuck does that? Like that's it's just unheard of. All right, boom. Here we go. Spooty. We're gonna stay on the east side since that's where my map is.
Damn, she spelled that right. This shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know the fucking.
Fuck that.
I've been struggling.
All right.
Come on.
You ready? I can't find no streets that's hard, bro. This shit weak as hell. Okay, boom. She probably know how to spell that though.
She spelled Charlevoix.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, nigga. What
we
the
gotta
fuck?
We shouldn't have let you all have pick.
Yeah, see me trying to be.
English was my best subject in school, so.
Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? All right, boom. Here we go. It's gonna be easy.
Go ahead, man. Fuck it.
No, hold on. I gotta try to say that. I can't do it, bro.
You gotta put the time clock on this nigga.
We got to. All right, boom. You ready?
There we go.
This is gonna be easy, but casual.
C-A-D-D-I-U-E-X.
It's only one D, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Yes.
Cash. Oh, okay, you're right.
Yes.
So I fucked that up on purpose.
So all you motherfuckers
somebody gonna help take this cap off.
First of all, I just came up on the exit.
That's why I didn't want to use it. That's
a big fact. For all y'all motherfuckers that put casual on y'all shirts and they came back with 2 D's.
Nobody ever got that, but I did that on purpose because y'all thought I couldn't do it.
Okay. So you proved us right on purpose to try to prove
it. Put the camera and so I can take a shot.
Even though you didn't take a shot.
I took a sip.
Took a sip.
No.
We agreed to one. We said one shot
that
to the
was
head.
Off the record.
No. The agreement was off the record.
Off the record.
But
you gotta take that
doesn't hold up in court.
To the head.
Doesn't hold up
to the head.
Let me find out we was that button.
Drop the big off stand. No more big stand. No more big stand. Drop the big off stand. That's a big fact.
I'm not club stand no more.
No. We gonna get into that.
No, we not.
We gonna get into that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We gonna get into that.
We all the disclaimers was off the record.
We gonna get into that. Come on.
You ready?
Come
on. Hey, shots.
Now the next one. We'll let you cut the rest of them.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last one. This last one.
This last one anyway.
So you ready?
I guess.
Houston Whittier.
You want to just
Houston, Houston, Whittier, Whittier.
Yeah.
That one was kind of easy.
I thought he was gonna fuck up and only say one T. And like she said, the double D's.
I did that on purpose.
You tried, bro. You got us some shots for the evening today, man.
I still sound my words out.
This, first of all, we ain't drunk on the icebreaker in like a long ass time. So it's like
good job, good shit. Even though I don't
call me soldier, I'm the first to do
but
something.
you still drop the big off your neck. Still dropping the big.
No.
We still dropping the big. You put some what's the name of her shit now before she get tripping.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Yeah, you can get that shit too. You want some?
No, I want Red Bull. I ain't gonna do that lemonade.
Okay.
All that shit is what gives you a hangover.
All right. So let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get into it. We done got the icebreaker out the way. Big Stan. Oh, you said drop this big go.
No, keep that shit on there.
No big Stan.
Stan. So.
I still got y'all to take a shot, so keep the big.
I gotta take mine.
She said put some respect on her shit. So Big Stan, everybody see these shirts everywhere. Grind, Hustle, Bubble, SM Creative everywhere. Where everybody like, how did S&M be creative? SM Creative.
I was about to say, don't say ant.
SM Creative. How did that even come about? Like, where did it even?
Well, I went to school for graphics. Then I worked at a graphics shop, and there they made T-shirts. And that shit was interesting to me. I'm like, should I do this?
What's the graphic shop you worked at?
I worked at, can you picture this, on Grand River and Greenfield with Clay? Hey.
Hey Clay, what's the deal?
All right, what up, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm saying, okay, so then.
So I started with the graphics. Y'all know I worked in the club, so I was doing a lot of graphics in the clubs. Then shit.
Oh, you was waitressing in the club?
You worked in the club? What kind of work
you
you
was
do?
bartending in the club?
So I was working in the club, and I did flyers and shit for the clubs. And then I took some money and invested into the equipment to make T-shirts. And then I started doing little shit, some security shirts here, you know. And then shit, I don't even know. That shit just out of nowhere just started going crazy.
So why Grind, Hustle, and Bubble? What made you attach yourself to that?
I wasn't even trying to do no brand, honestly.
Really? What?
Not because I just wanted to print for everybody else, but everybody like, how you making everybody else shit you don't got your own? So then I came up with I Grind.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that shit finally started taking off. And as soon as it started taking off, somebody in Louisiana reached out to me and sent me a cease and desist letter.
Damn.
I had to go and check and shit.
I think I got an eye shirt. That's what's
Did I
crazy.
A couple people got them
got
bitches.
an
That
eye
shit had
shirt.
just started taking off, and I got that fucking letter from their attorney, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's crazy.
And I looked to see when everything was registered. They registered their name before I registered mine.
That's ooh-wee.
And I had to change the name.
But though, that mean you was making some noise though.
Yeah,
For
facts.
real. Like for some shit you said, where was they at?
Louisiana.
Like that's, I don't know how far, that's far as hell from here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how far it is, that's far as hell. So for your shit to be even reaching out there, you know what I'm saying? That shit. So
Yeah, so
it's
I
fucked
start
up,
over.
but it's good at the same time.
So we kind of skipped over something. You know what I'm saying? You try to breeze past it. We don't let shit breeze past.
Are you was bartending?
Yeah. Like, what was you doing in the club? Like
I waitressed.
You waitress.
I did.
How long you waitress for?
Couple years.
Couple years.
How long you work in the club?
Yeah.
No, I ain't no shame in my game. Shit, I waitressed for like 2 years, and then I started working in the strip club, and I was a dancer. I did that off and on for 5.
So
It gets deeper.
with that, like we gotta talk about like, okay, do you go to strip clubs now? Like, are you not
Pre-pandemic.
not working?
Pre-pandemic, I would pop in every now and then on the day shift and get some food, or if somebody that I fucked with heavy had a party. Shit, when Smoke had hard bodies going for Smoke shift, I was in that bitch all the time on Saturday. But yeah.
So what was the game like? Like, so what's the time frame? Because we know this was wow back.
I stopped doing that shit in 2015.
2015. So
Ain't that far.
Shit, what, six years?
It don't even seem like it's been that long, but yeah.
Because so much growth in between, you feel me? So what was the game like? Because now I know it's not the same.
It's definitely not the same.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I done followed a lot of that shit just so I don't have to really see it. But from what I still see, that shit is terrible right now.
Like, what
It
make
was
it
terrible
terrible
when
though?
I stopped. So,
Yeah, what's the craziest shit you done? Like, what's the craziest shit you done seen?
I don't even know if it's
Heard?
crazy because.
Nah, we got it.
It's
like,
normal
shit. Yeah, we need
No.
some shit.
The reason why I say that is because before I got into the clubs, I was really like sheltered, so I didn't really see too much anything. My mom made sure,
Not big stand, sheltered stand.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
But she not sheltered no more.
Definitely not. That's where I got all my street smarts. Shit.
But
Fucking
that'd be
club.
like that'd be the storyline in all the movies and shit. It'd be the good girl. It'd be the good girl that motherfucker. I'm just good for a minute, then fuck around and run.
Shit,
the
I was
bitch.
trying to get myself out of a crisis.
They
I was
run
about
that
to lose my
motherfucking
apartment.
So with you dancing and making the shirts, did you think that would affect yo?
I think that affected a lot of shit. Honestly.
You know what I'm saying? Negatively or positively?
It helped business. Don't get me wrong, because a lot
of
my clients.
Come on now.
Listen,
I know that shit had
a lot of my clients is people from the bars and shit, or people pop in and remember me from the bar and want to get some shit from me. But at the same time, I still had a regular job. I was still going to school, so I was still trying to keep it under wraps for a while. After so long, though, I just said fuck it, because this is how I make my money right now. But yeah, as far as trying to have a relationship or go to the next level, I had to let that shit go.
Speak.
Oh. Hey, you see the head? This nigga, hey,
we is on that shit. So
yes, sir.
Relationships. In your honest opinion, do you think a nigga coming to the bar, see you on stage or walking around, you just got off stage, whatever, get a few dances, you see him spend a few dollars, can you look at a nigga like that as I could make that my nigga?
I'm not gonna say that, but honestly, I was looking at it like he not gonna make me his woman, so I never even tried to go that route. Not for real, not to really try to take nobody serious, because I didn't think nobody gonna take me serious. I've had situationships, but of course that was.
I mean, that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm talking about like committed one-on-one exclusive shit. Oh yeah,
we don't need it. Whenever you say some shit, I gotta hold you up. I gotta hold you up. That was not many women answer like that.
But that's the real shit though. Like, cause I wouldn't like if I met I dated or talked to one active stripper, like she like, oh yeah, I'm going to dance tomorrow, but I met her outside the club. Like we had conversation. That's how I found out she is a dancer type shit. But I couldn't fuck with her. Like, or even,
that's your initial.
Like, I meet in the club. Oh, I'm taking her. I'm getting her up out of here. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying?
That's true. I have to know you first for sure. I have to know you first for sure.
And I've seen it happen, but to me, I mean, I don't know what happened after, the guy got her out of there. But to me, that's like a power thing right there. He picking somebody that he know he can kind of mold into doing what he want to do. I'll get you out of here. That shit ain't no glamour shit. That comes with a lot of bullshit.
I bet. I don't trust bitches.
Niggas told me that so many times.
This will be the thing for me. If you in the club doing all that, I need 10 times at the crib. So like whatever you doing,
that right there,
I'm gonna need 20 times that.
That right there. If she in there working doing that shit all day, she not gonna come home and do that shit.
And not even that, nigga. You gonna just think like she's just doing this shit in the nigga face an hour ago. Like,
it's just too much.
That's what I'm saying. It's
too much.
It's crazy.
Right? Like I could hit a stripper like all right, bitch. Like, well, we just do this. Call me.
What's crazy is I ended up getting in a relationship towards the end of that shit, and that nigga threw that shit in my face every chance that he got. Every time he attempted to do something for me, it didn't matter what it was, that shit got through in my face.
Man, that's crazy. Stop doing that, niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially to the women that don't deserve it, man. But I got a question for you. Since you play both sides of the field, you got the business shirts and you printing shit, and you got the strip club. Did people try to holler at you more at the strip club or doing what you do now? Like, which one?
I would think the strip club though.
I actually think the shirts.
I'm gonna answer both.
And you had the cannon, so it's like
I think it'll be the shirts.
With the strip club shit, that's where all my social media following came from. I don't even know. I don't know a quarter of them people that follow me, but a lot of them came from that world. Yeah. But when I got into the shirt shit, that shit is ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie, I be irritated some days at work. Like, no, why you can't just buy the shirt and go? Like, why you gotta?
Oh, niggas be.
But
so you saying niggas press you more doing the shirts and SM Creative more than they did when you was a stripper?
Yeah.
I mean, but you can say,
eat that shit up, ladies.
Now, little,
eat that shit up. Looks. You just looking and shit. But now that they see I got some brains, it's like, damn.
Ooh, I was waiting for this to happen.
And then too, though, it go back to what she said too, though. Like, as far as person like trying to talk to, or like just trying to fuck. You feel me? Because the strip
shit,
you
they
feel me?
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
The work shit, they trying to see. But they trying to see what's up. A lot of niggas still trying to fuck too.
Yeah,
I mean, listen. I'm glad you just said it. Let me tell you. Let me listen. Listen. Focus right now. Like every nigga is going to try to fuck. Like, stop asking that. Oh, you just want to fuck? Like, duh. Like every nigga is gonna try to fuck. And that's just in our nature.
Now let me say
the question is, are you only trying to fuck?
Yeah.
Like that should be the question.
Yeah.
Are you only trying to fuck? Because if you ask me, you gonna try to fuck. That's like a no-brainer.
Because most niggas, when they be like, if they, checking the scene out,
it's
like, damn, I hit her.
Yeah.
Like, hey, come here real quick.
We look at niggas like, damn, I fuck him.
Yeah, like, thank you for being honest. Yeah,
so,
just
hey,
like that.
Bitches do not be owning that shit. Bitches, they be acting like, stop it.
I'm not speaking for everybody.
Big Stan, talk your shit. Like,
I'm not speaking for everybody, but if a man approaches me, or even if I approach a man, I'm looking at you in some sort of way, like, I might want to fuck this nigga.
Yeah.
Or, damn, he look like he can. Because if I don't see that, then I'm not going to be interested. Because eventually, like, if we kicking it, that's going to happen. I'm going to want to do that. I'm not going to if I'm not attracted to you.
That's most definitely. So
I'm going to think about that when I first look at a nigga.
We putting the Big Stan back on there. She dropping a lot of games
That
for y'all
should've
ladies.
never
You know what I'm
came
saying? No, you had. It was a reason that shit fell off, crumbled, all type of shit.
Because I was saying y'all have that.
We back on there because you basically said it's about the brains. Niggas like faces, niggas like ass, niggas like shit. But she got more motherfuckers hollering at her when she was actually doing some shit that
trying to be
respected.
serious.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like,
come on, man. Shape up, ladies. It ain't all about the ass, titties, and all that shit. Have some substance.
But it's about that too. That plays a part too. Like, that plays a part.
Look good for yourself, ladies.
But
because it's a lot.
It's a lot of bitches that think they be looking good and they don't, bro.
But that's their confidence, and somebody likes them.
Somebody,
and what I want women to understand while I'm on this camera, stop building yourself to be attracted to a certain type of man because it's somebody out there that like how you look. I swear to God it is. Come on now. How many, I ain't trying to say it like that, but bigger people are in wonderful ass relationships because that's what they like. Yeah. Some people like that shit. Everybody don't need to be looking the same because then if everybody look the same, what makes you different from the next bitch?
Big bitches need love too, Craig.
Like, back to what I just said. The first thing is what you physically attracted to. So, if
Fact.
everybody looks the same, then I could just come here, number two. Like, what the fuck? Let me see what your brain is like, number two.
AKA BBL.
I'm
sorry.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
But
I'm not knocking the surgery because
y'all
bitches
all
be
got the
looking
same
good.
hips. Y'all all got the same goddamn hips.
Bitches be looking
I'm
good.
tired of them goddamn same hips. Can we?
Hey, y'all, it's a bit warm in here.
Come on.
Hey, can I get some?
What's going on here?
But what I was about to say is, bitches be looking good. That I'm not knocking the surgery, but I just want people to be more so. If you want to go and enhance something, go ahead. But everybody trying to look the same. That shit is crazy to me. Everybody looks the same.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think it's because it's so accessible now.
It's very accessible.
The pandemic, everybody ran up their bags, did all that shit that they did or whatever.
And everybody is accessible right
So now it's like, oh, I got this money, I'm gonna go do what she did. Oh, that bitch did it, I'm gonna do what that bitch did. Oh, she did it too, I'm gonna go do that. I'm not gonna do this one, I'm gonna do it like this. Like, it's a trend now. Like, bitches done got some little cheese. Niggas done spent money on all the dancers, so they got their bag up. Bitches done helped niggas scam, so they got their bag up. Oh, now they can afford the BBLs. Now they can afford the titties.
It looks
now
good. It looks good when you go and you actually do the healing process or you go pay the money for it. It do be looking good. I just be trying to think like, are you really just unhappy with how you look, or are you trying to look a certain way to have a certain image and shit?
It's
like
social media. Yeah. It's social media.
But the other end to that is, a lot of girls are doing it because of all the attention that they see other women get from the men. They probably feel like men not looking at them. So if I go and do this, a man will look at me.
Like the motherfucking.
I'm not knocking the surgery if you're going to do it for yourself. Do not do it for no man. Because that nigga can come and go. 17 of them can come and go. Are you gonna be happy with how you look if that man leaves?
Y'all be doing it before y'all had kids. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you planning to have a kid, because you don't really know if you about to have a kid, but if you planning on having kids, then you probably should wait until after.
Then y'all make y'all fake workout accounts off the fake body. Oh, y'all just demon time.
And I'm sick. He all into it. Like,
y'all just demon. You
know.
see it all the time.
Yeah, but see,
you don't see it.
He care more than me.
If I honestly thought it wouldn't be no complications to my shit,
I had to pay attention to the streets.
And my shit can look as natural as possible, I really wouldn't go and do nothing crazy, but I would make my booty just a little cuter.
Cuter?
Yeah, Yeah.
Not
I don't
bigger?
need it. It don't gotta be big. I just want it cute. That's what I'm trying to do in the gym right now.
So like, what's a cute ass? Like,
I'm small, so I just need it to be like that, you know. Give me a little bit of hip. I'm straight up and down.
You don't
That's
want
just
the,
straight.
you don't want the
cuff?
hips. You want the hip just a little
I
bit.
just want a
cuff.
little-
What you want? Like,
Yeah, a little cuff, make it, you know, a little round back there, cute.
Okay. So,
Now, I personally think the gym should be the first. Like, bitches go straight to, I gotta get a BBL. Oh, I
The
gotta
gym is
get
hard.
Oh,
I'm
well.
just starting over and over.
I think,
But
I think
that's
you'll
the problem.
appreciate it more.
You'll definitely appreciate,
appreciate
it
it
more.
more.
But because it's hard, that's why they don't
so
want to do it.
like
Man, y'all better stop.
they get
y'all
the body
lazy.
so they can
Let me find
have
out
like.
bitches is
Everybody
lazy.
lazy.
Let me find out
Yeah,
bitches just lazy.
Everybody's lazy.
Everybody
Like,
lazy.
I ain't gonna lie, I got this
That's
little,
certain things, yeah.
I got this little, like, I done put on some little shit, you feel me? So it's like, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm not about to, I'm not calling Dr. Miami like, hey, nigga, cut a six pack
Men
in my
is out
shit.
here also getting surgeries,
Like,
and that's
you feel-
okay.
On,
All of it
on
is
their
okay.
stomachs?
I don't know what they're doing, but niggas doing shit.
Niggas
It's out
doing
there.
some weird shit out here.
What the fuck is
I
nigga
don't know
doing?
about it,
Getting
but it's
lace
a-
fronts and shit now.
Nah, yeah,
Installs.
This is all because of social media.
That's
This
what
was
I'm
not a thing before. It was probably a
I
thing
know
in
niggas is doing,
Hollywood.
I know a nigga that did
We
the
don't live in
hairline.
Hollywood.
It's a lot of niggas trying to be bad bitches right now.
I know a
It's
nigga
lot
that
of-
did the hairline
Everybody walking
It's a
around
lot of
like
niggas trying to be bad bitches
trying to
right
live
now.
the celebrity style life.
Yeah,
and
like this it
that
ain't
just,
for everybody,
how?
bro.
It's not for everybody.
It's not for everybody. That's why.
But
everybody.
they niggas is gonna try it.
Yeah, I think
For sure.
You know what's
Hey,
funny?
you can try anything once.
I think we
but-
need to ask her before. I think she need to
Okay.
pick out of her.
Oh,
I think
since
she
you
need to
been,
pick. I think
since
she need
you
to pick.
been real, you have been
I
a
think she
real
need to pick
nigga.
out the four. I think
you been
she
a nigga.
need.
You been a real nigga.
I think
This
she need to pick out the four.
I'm about to tell you
Go
right
ahead, figure it
now.
out.
I'm gonna tell
Go
you
ahead,
right
drop
now.
the
So
four.
look.
Go ahead, drop the four. I think she need to pick.
Well, you single, right? Okay, cool. So you single, big
Hypothetically.
fan.
Hypothetically speaking.
Oh shit.
You got 4 niggas,
Just fuck.
right?
Just for.
Just 4. You got a nigga that pay your bills. Nah, I know, you can pay your own bills, you get money. This is hypothetical.
You don't have to be all the bills, just some. You don't gotta be all of them.
He help you out.
Yeah.
You got a bill, nigga.
Okay.
You got a food, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You got a toxic nigga.
You're fun nigga, I think, right?
And you got, did I say food?
You said food.
What,
Toxic, fun. You forgot fun.
A
Or
lovey,
OT
a
or
lovey,
whatever.
lovey.
Or
Oh,
sneaky
sneaky
link.
link. And you got a sneaky link.
Okay.
Now, the sneaky link and the toxic nigga is not the same.
Okay.
But sometimes you might want to combine the two. She look at.
Dependent. Go on.
Exclusive! No. So you got them 4 niggas, right?
Uh-huh.
Who getting the pussy?
You got the sneaky. What you doing the sneaky link for if he ain't getting no pussy? What y'all doing?
Hey,
You go
hey,
trips.
we-
You
hey.
go on trips.
If you
No,
going on a
stop.
trip.
She proving the point. Okay, so the sneaky link nigga in the ass.
I mean, that's a given. If he the sneaky link, what y'all
Okay.
sneaking and doing?
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. Okay.
Okay. You said a fool nigga,
Bill nigga.
bill nigga,
And a toxic nigga.
and a toxic nigga. What's fucked up is the toxic nigga probably getting some pussy.
Shout out to them toxic boys.
Toxic
Shout out
boys.
to them toxic boys.
Toxic boys is up. I ain't gonna tap it.
The fucked up part is you can't be fucking all 4 of these niggas. That's too much.
Okay.
In a perfect world, everybody ain't perfect.
In a perfect world, shit, everybody, yup, all of them.
We have a first, ladies and gentlemen.
Big solid.
If I knew it wasn't no risk of a pregnancy, no STDs and shit, all 4. Why not? They're all doing something.
And we have finally met a real nigga. Because any nigga
In a perfect world, we
That-
don't live in a perfect world.
that has
Hey.
in a,
The world is what you make it.
because listen, you hear me?
Perfect does not exist.
Because listen,
The
any
world is
nigga
what
that
you
is
make.
I need to
pulling,
fill my cup.
any nigga that is pulling his share weight that should be compensated. You
But-
feel me?
To piggyback on that,
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't have a food nigga just because I'm not about to act like I like you for some food.
That
I
nigga
would-
always get left
Lemonade.
out.
Yeah, fool
Listen,
nigga
because
A- a
I'm about to elaborate
Go
on each
ahead,
one
go
of these
ahead,
niggas.
go ahead, go ahead.
I answered the perfect world question. I'm about to answer it for real. Food nigga, this is somebody that just keeps trying to take you out to eat. This is how he ends up the food nigga. I almost get in this situation and I'll be like, no, because my face expression is going to show you that I'm not interested. But it's usually somebody that's trying to be the food nigga, somebody you're not interested in. I ain't never seen nobody else interested in trying to be my food nigga. That can turn into something else if he was interested. The bill nigga, I don't give nobody the opportunity to be that nigga. Just not gonna put myself in that predicament. That come with too much negative shit. Okay. It could come with some positive shit, but I'm not willing to take that chance. Okay. The toxic nigga I'm trying to get the fuck away from.
That's the problem. That's why he toxic.
That one, it depends on
it depends on what it depends on.
Because what's the circumstances under the sneaky link? Like, are we sneaking because
you ain't supposed to be fucking them?
But it could be, let me give you a couple reasons. Let me tell you what my
no, it ain't about being single. It could be a low. It could be a known nigga that you gotta be low key with.
It could be a number of things. Okay, so this sneaky link nigga. This could be somebody that you started fucking with and shit. Y'all vibing and everything, but you're not really ready to be exposed to the world. Yeah. Some bitches will keep whoever they fucking with. People know about it. Probably should not do that, but that's your prerogative. My sneaky link might be somebody I'm really fucking with, trying to see if I like the nigga, before I be out in the public with the nigga.
Okay. I'm sick she broke down
that's
science.
Or
she's breaking down the science.
This sneaky link probably got a situation shit going on. And he gonna play it however he gonna play it, but eventually he find out there's some shit going on, and that's why y'all sneaking. You allow it until you get hit, get tired, whatever the case may be. But it's a lot like that play into that.
So with that,
not me personally, but people be having sneaky links where they fucking on other people person.
Ooh, that's a fact. Ooh.
That shit right there.
That's different.
That's set up for failure. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Doesn't matter what that man say, what that woman say.
You ever had one of them sneaky links?
Yes, but the reason
dun dun dun.
I have, but a lot of times this is why we always. Regardless of what y'all think, women really would like for y'all to tell them what it is up front. Because
what you didn't know?
At first I didn't know.
But after you found out, you kept going?
One of them.
One sneaky link.
Put the big back on.
Pay attention to words.
Put the big back on.
One sneaky link, I ain't have no idea what was going on and all that. The second one, he tried to downplay it like it was getting ready to end and all of that. It never ended. You keep getting fed bullshit and then you get fed up and you leave that shit alone. That's how I be having sneaky links. I'm not just linking up with somebody's cousin and somebody's boyfriend like, oh, that's fuck, I like you. Like, no. But niggas just don't be real in the beginning. But you got bitches out there that don't care about the other woman. And if you just tell her up front, she may agree to, because she might not want all that come with being your girl and all that.
So if a nigga came to you on some other shit, like, I got a bitch, but look, let's go here real quick. Let's do some little shit. Like, you what?
No. Me now, no. Younger me, probably so. Me now, no, because I'm really just trying to get away from a lot of...
That's probably why, because niggas don't be wanting to get rejected for real. Like, me personally, I don't like rejection. Like, I'm
gonna tell you, I don't like rejection. This is probably cliche as fuck to say,
so but saying
school changed that narrative for me.
You be hollering at niggas? Like, you will holler at a nigga?
I'll slide in the DM.
Woo.
Hey.
And say what? And say what? Like, how do females slide?
It depends.
Because somebody slid in my shit yesterday or some other shit, and I was like, are you sliding or are you just...
Are you...
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You sliding.
I've been asked this before, but I really can't answer because it really just depends. Like, okay, you be following a nigga, he look good and shit. You might start reacting to his stories and shit. Being extra with your reactions, though. You might send a couple hard eyes, whatever. Then depending on whatever he's doing in the story, that might be your opportunity to play on whatever he's doing and shoot your shot.
The game. The game, ladies and gentlemen. The fucking game. I had that shit happen.
I know a lot of women that
they do the hard eyes, but that be it.
I got a friend right now. She really think this one man is fine, and he's a nice looking guy. Keep telling her, go ahead and say something to him. But she's like, girl, if you don't say something to that man, because he probably shy too and don't want to say nothing either. Shy niggas exist. It's okay. Say something to the nigga.
Look at that. Okay, let me just go ahead. Shy niggas exist, man. You know what I mean? I know y'all overlooked all the time. You know what I mean?
No,
it's okay, man. Shy niggas do exist.
Yeah. School honestly taught me to let go of that whole rejection shit. Like when I went to school for graphic design, and we used to have to present every time we had the International Academy of Design and Technology. They're not open anymore. They some hoes.
My school not open no more either. Mary Girl shut the fuck down.
Mary Girl closed?
They a dance studio now, some shit. They were just dance and shit.
I think my sister-in-law teach there. Body shop experts. Do you teach there, girl? Hey.
She probably do.
Yeah. So we would present like every time we had some type of artwork or whatever the project was, we had to present it, and the class had to critique it. They could not just say, yes, I like it, no, I don't like it. They had to sit there and elaborate why they liked it, why they didn't. That helped me so fucking much with what I'm doing now because people is not gonna like every fucking thing you do.
So,
and that actually play a part with the whole rejection shit. Like, I'm not for everybody, so if I shoot my shot, nigga shoot it down, okay.
When you shooting your shot, what would you say your shot percentage is? If you shot out 10 shots.
I got a good jumper.
She said she don't got no whack jumper. Ain't no whack jumpers over here. Ball game, nigga.
Hey, but you wanna know what?
So you 10 for 10? You can go 10 for 10? 8 for 10?
I'ma say 8.5. Cause it don't really be.
Give me, put that cup down. Shake my goddamn hand. God damn.
One time I was rejected because the man had a woman and I wasn't aware, and I respected him for that because niggas not gonna tell you that. And then the other time, I just really didn't get no response, and that's okay too. Shit, no response is a response, or maybe just didn't see it.
I be thinking that too. No response.
No
response.
Response.
Yep, no response is a response.
Ladies.
But again, you're not for everybody, so you can't be feeling
Ladies,
no type of way.
shoot your jumper.
You know what? Hey, but you want to know what be fucked up? Like in my situation, like I be shooting my shot, but it be the ones that I do not be attracted to at all that be shooting their shit at me.
I really think that's just Murphy's Law. Like all the motherfuckers you not interested in, they'll probably be the ones that treat you the best.
The best. Like it's just like
I mean it makes sense.
And me, I'm a shallow nigga, bro. I ain't gonna hide it.
As much as people say looks don't matter, you have to have some type of attraction.
That's what I'm saying.
But look, I've been in situations where up front I wasn't attracted to the nigga, but once I started talking to him, I started liking him. He became handsome to me. He started looking good because everything else was good.
Yeah, I mean when you have lack of looks, you have nothing but growth ahead of you, unless you're just a terrible person. Like, I'm for real though, cause like
Dr. Spooty.
If you don't really look good, you might dress very nice, so that might be the first point of entry. It's like, damn, he look good. I know some niggas that's not great in the face and can dress their asses off. Then you get to know them. Okay, are you a good person or are you a bad person? It be a lot.
So what's 4 to 5? Let's say 5 things. 5 things that could be things that they have physically or mentally, like traits.
Traits. I don't care about.
Okay.
Like
5 things that a nigga approaching you.
Wait.
Approaching you.
Wait. Was that 5 things they have, like item wise, or
it could
like
be,
they have
both.
in them?
It could be mentally, whatever you want to go.
I don't care about an item, but in them.
Yeah, in them. 5 things, the characteristics of a guy that your potential. Go ahead, break it down. This for y'all.
Right, build it.
This for y'all.
I don't even want to answer this question on camera because then niggas gonna be trying to act like that's them.
I tried.
I'm not falling for that.
I tried.
But it is a lot of women out there that's giving the game.
I just finally learned my lesson.
Don't do that.
When a nigga asks you what kind of man do you like,
play that role.
do not answer that fucking question.
You smart.
Because
I tried to get her, y'all. I try to fucking get it. All y'all motherfuckers putting all the shit y'all like, all the shit. Make a nigga find out.
The only thing a nigga gonna know,
make a nigga find out.
Up and down, left and right, that I like is I like beers. That's all you gonna know. And I like brown niggas.
Beers.
Yeah.
Beers? Like
beards.
Oh, I was like, beer? We should have had some Bud Lights in this bitch.
I don't even like beer. No, I
was about to say what the
beers.
Like big stand in this bitch.
You don't have to have a beer, but that is something that I like.
Shout out to the beer.
Fuck a beer.
Shout out to the beer again. It's okay.
But
man.
other than that, I mean,
fuck a beer.
That's physically I like that shit. I really don't like nobody shorter than me.
Okay, yes,
I get a lot of short guys trying to talk to me, and if I'm gonna be taller than you when I put my heels on, it's not gonna work.
I mean,
I know I'm always in my gym shoes.
But he's standing on business though. he might be short, but he's standing on business. So like, you know what I'm saying? That might short niggas, y'all gonna have some hope. We gonna talk to her. Y'all might have
it's not short niggas gotta get short women.
We get some women there.
I'm short, but I just don't want them shorter than me.
Okay. So no short niggas.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
5'2".
5'2".
Average man that's taller than her. So y'all
good. 5'9" is average, right?
I think
5'8".
These days I feel like it's like 5'6".
Average
for dudes.
Yeah, this shit is changing. Everything's changed.
God damn, no.
Niggas are small.
I thought niggas was...
They are. What?
You can't call niggas small out here.
Niggas are small.
Just say short. Like this. Don't do that. That's.
It's no offense. I'm not.
Niggas
if
small.
If I offended you, I apologize, but I'm not saying it in that way.
You can't call a nigga small. That's like, no, you can't.
Cause a nigga,
Short.
a nigga
Yeah, there you go.
Nigga confidence gonna get hit.
So you saying that if a nigga be like, no, you small, you gonna say that in front of a nigga face? You small.
I've learned to watch my mouth.
What if he hit you with that? You big bitch? Like,
That's your opinion, but I ain't no bitch. Damn.
I know, I'm just saying, but you know, you call a nigga small. A nigga might.
Okay.
A nigga might go into that.
It's one of them times where you gotta go delete your tweet. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Not small. Short.
Boom.
There you go. We got y'all.
Shorter. Cause short is.
Say little nigga.
If you my height, I ain't gonna. Now that sound worse than small. I ain't gonna call nobody no little nigga unless he's like a child, like a little nigga. Like, no.
I got no shot.
That's a big fact.
I call my nephew little nigga, and I probably shouldn't call him that. Dylan said that too. Okay, I call him little nigga.
You say who? Your nephew?
My nephew.
I didn't know that.
But that's a child.
Yeah.
You're not gonna call no grown man no little nigga. Now that sounds more offensive than small.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
These niggas ain't emotional. Little
Very.
Niggas, y'all little niggas ain't got. Really?
Huh?
Really?
The men are very emotional. Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a difference in being emotional and being able to communicate your feelings.
But
Niggas do be
in niggas behalf, a lot of niggas not capable of. So okay, are you saying the lack of not being able to communicate your feelings makes you emotional?
No, I didn't say that. But because people will take the word
Effectively.
emotional and take it for the other part of what I just said. Being able to communicate your feelings doesn't make you an emotional nigga, right? But some niggas are so, like, they got a lot of female traits. On the other hand of that, a lot of women now have a lot of male traits. I'm guilty of that. Ooh,
Like what?
I guess the I don't really give a fuck type attitude, or just y'all naturally just have to be strong all the fucking time, and so y'all not gonna try to. I hate crying. I hate it so bad.
Which go with not being able to communicate my feelings.
But I can communicate. Well, I'm working on my communication. I'm not gonna lie and say I can communicate. I can get out what I'm trying to say. I might not get it out in the right way, so I'm working on that. Men not gonna get none of that out though, for the most part. I'm seeing more guys are starting to get into therapy and all of that shit and learning how to talk, and that is a wonderful thing. On the other side of that, you got the ones that are just so fucking emotional, like every little thing is gonna make them mad or attitude, and that's deep. That's something deeper than whatever you just said to that nigga. Like something going on internally that needs to be worked on.
So I got a question.
I'm a victim.
Within your vicinity of your world, you know what I'm saying? You can't, not speaking for everything. As far as dating and how it's been going around, who do you think needs to tighten up more? I know we all need to tighten up as far as men and women, but if you could choose, who need to tighten up?
I cannot choose.
You can't?
No.
Why?
We are fucked up as a unit.
As a whole.
Women are going after whatever a man can do for them, which is kind of, I don't know what word to use. I don't want to say crazy, but just kind of, I don't know, weird.
Abnormal.
Not even abnormal, but because in the same setting, in the same time right now, women are so fucking independent. It's kind of like half and half right now, I would say.
It's not backwards.
It's an independent, above all, women are being very independent, but you got so many women that still just looking for a nigga to do something. They don't give a fuck how fucked up this nigga is. None of that shit. Like, on the other end of that, you got men that, hey, they gonna keep going after her just how a bitch look. They don't give a fuck about shit else she got to offer. Then you got the other men that just keep on investing into a bitch that's showing you she don't deserve that shit. Like, this shit is we are fucked up.
Yeah, we for sure fucked up.
Men are chasing after how the women look, and they not thinking about nothing else. As long as I can buy you this and you stay looking like that, we good. That's fucked up. What about what she can, what can you do emotionally for me? What can I do emotionally for you? How can I help you grow as a person? Not
only thing
grow
I can
money-wise.
say, only thing I can say, I think the average dudes are not changing. I think it's really the niggas that's maybe doing things or think they popping. Those niggas are changing. I think
Street
the average,
niggas,
I think those niggas kind of change a little bit. Or he always been the same?
You can be a street nigga your whole life, but you can grow and start maneuvering a certain way. And with maneuvering a certain way, you need to start thinking a certain way.
You can though, but then you at the same time you gotta think though, like how you said, niggas is gonna chase bitches regardless. You feel me? So if you got the baddest bitch, body cold, face card A1, and she not pushing you or even motivating or even giving you a hint to try to do something different, you feel me? You not gonna do it. As long as you get what you doing, keeping your bitch happy, you gonna be like, all right. Like,
I look at all that couple shit like the weather, like seasons. People cannot get through one fucking winter with a person before they call it quits, or before they start hoeing them and down talking them and what the fuck, like shit gonna be. You not gonna look good forever. You're not gonna have money forever. You can have money forever, but you might have down points in the process of accumulating your wealth. And when you have a down point, that motherfucker that just looked good the whole time, she is gone trying to find somebody else that's not down right now because you fucking up her shit. The nigga, as soon as you start getting a little bit out of shape, he's gonna go find the neck because he needs this piece on his arm to look good with all the shit that he got going on. Like, people is not.
It's a crazy world.
I test bitches, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I just seen a meme. You know how people. I feel like somebody made it up just to prove a point, but the point was proven. The man told the girl just finished school and graduated and shit and got her degree, and he like, well, I'm fucked up right now. I need to lay off from my job right now. Can you hold it down? And she told that nigga no, basically. He gave her another chance to redeem herself, and she like, that's not fair. He like, but I took care of everything. You know what I'm talking about? He took care of everything while she was in school. You in school minimum 4 years, so for 4 years you didn't have to do anything. As soon as that man asked you for a little bit of time so he can get his mind right, you say no. That is probably happening every day, all fucking day, by the second.
That's what I'm saying. I be telling I had did this shit before. Like, if it's a chick that I really think like, you know what, I could fuck with her for real.
He was about to propose to her in the text.
I believe it.
The text little thread. He was like, I was about to propose to you when you fell.
And you fucked it up. That's what I be saying.
She like, no, just playing. Bitch, you wasn't playing.
Like, yeah. But that's how you gotta weed. I think that's really just how you gotta weed bitches out for real. Because it's like, nowadays bitches clout chase. Nowadays bitches look for niggas that's real stable, that got shit so they could try to leech off of, like all that shit. And it's like, you gotta be able to, ain't like that, it's written on their forehead. Like, you feel me? So you gotta weed them out. Really well. I put tits to the test.
At this age, I would like for you to be financially stable. If you just not figuring out whatever you gotta do in life, I mean, that's okay, but I just feel like we kind of getting into, all right, well, how unstable are you right now? Because if you're too unstable, then no, I might pass that up. And I'm not just talking money.
Yeah. So just make sure you can take care of yourself, take care of your bills. You're not. So just, handle your business. And then
on the other side of
a good
that,
potential woman might come your way.
Yeah.
It might come your way.
There is no shame in if you got to take a step back. If you got to go back home, it's fine. If you got to
have a plan.
If you got to downsize, you got to downgrade, all of that is fine if you actually trying to do something better.
Have a fucking plan. Hey, yeah.
I'm more than one plan because every plan not going to work.
That's a big fact. I'm at my mom's crib for now. I had to do this because I'm saving up to get to 20,000 to this, do this, boom, 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 boom. That sound like,
that's fine.
Hey, man, you know what is crazy? Like, I don't even think, like, no matter how bad, I just would not ever move back to my parents' shit.
I'm about to say something about that. Why? First, let me ask you why.
With me, I think it's more of a pride thing. Like,
pride will put you in
some fucked up spots. I swear to God,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm guilty of that too.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
I said when I left, like, nigga, cause I left like on some like, nigga, you leave or nigga or what, nigga. I'm gone. I ain't coming back.
I was still 17.
Stand on that. Like, I gotta stand on that.
I was still 17 going into college. So, and when I lived, went to school or whatever, I lived in an actual apartment, and I just did that. But in the same sense, my sister told me like, bro, you opening your store, you come here. You like, she like, you always have room here. Your sister is different. Well, my sister is kind of like my mama in a way.
That's interesting.
So, of course, the pride thing. Hell no, I'm grown as hell. Best move I ever made.
Cause I did, like my sister, I was on my knuckles before moved in with my sister.
But this is a situation like me moving in with my mom. I want you to look at it like that. Yeah, it's not as strict or.
I don't give a fuck. I'm moving. Whatever
if you have to do that to level up, it's nothing wrong because everybody else do it but black folk. Yeah. And we the ones that be fucked up. Nah, I ain't saying that all of them, you know, on the other race bracket are set up and equipped, but for the most part, they stand at home until they get married.
Cause look, I just thought about this.
And they done built their wealth, and now they can go and be their own family. They didn't struggle. That struggle shit, yeah, we doing it, and you proud when you come up out that shit. But that's not something that you should have to do. I feel like all of us should have been left cribs from our parents. All of us. Nobody should have been looking for a crib when they was ready.
Can you imagine like, older sister or something like that, 35, 40 years old, living alone? That shit just sound fucked up to me. Like they don't have nobody like a man. Like of course your brother you can call, but you got your own shit going on, so you're not that tapped in. But like you don't know what the fuck could be going on with your older sister. It's single moms out here like. They really don't have motherfuckers to be like. So
if the son want to go move back in with his mama because he don't want her to be alone, there's nothing wrong with that.
I see that's different.
You got people. We also getting into the age where we need to start taking care of our parents. So that's something.
That's what I'm.
The other races do that too. It be the husband, the wife, on all the kids, and the mama live upstairs or some shit. Or there's nothing wrong with that. We the only people that really.
I don't give a fuck.
Frown upon that shit.
I don't give a fuck. If you're doing it with a purpose, I don't give a fuck.
Do it with the purpose. Don't be doing it trying to just live through life until you get up out this bitch. But if you're doing it with the purpose, there's nothing wrong with it. That's really the problem. People don't. But I was guilty of thinking it was something.
People see shit and don't look at the underlying details or the purpose behind shit. They just look at, you living with your mama at your mama house. You don't really give a fuck what you saying after that. You living at your dad's house.
Everything after that, you
but it's like, I don't want to hear this nigga a bum. Or she a bum, whatever the case may be. But they don't look at the purpose behind it. All right, I'm staying here.
I'm trying
to get into real estate. I need to save up $20,000. I can't do that paying $1,000 a month at my fucking apartment. This don't make sense. Let me get my bag up here.
This the woman's side and the man's side. Here's a wife. Well, an ex-wife. Was with whoever she was, the husband, whatever. What she got to do now? She went back home. There's nothing wrong with that. Him, same situation, was married, divorced, he went back home. What's wrong with that? Let me go. I left her crib, so now I gotta build my shit back up. You don't know what a motherfucking situation actually is, but as soon as they say that, well, then that whole conversation is in one ear, not the other. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
But then you do got them ones that, I'm staying at home, I'm trying to, nigga, and how long you been trying to do that?
So I think what I'm getting here, I think she might agree with us with Black Jesus. You know who Black Jesus is?
I do know.
I think you on the same. I think you on the same. I think she on the same page. Do you? So the Kev, they trying to ban my mans right now. They trying to ban. They got a petition up.
Now fill me in on that because I don't know what's going on.
So basically, they trying to get them off the internet. They got a petition online.
You see that? When the niggas start making sense, they try to silence them.
Wait, who?
Kevin Samuels.
What?
You hip, right?
Wait,
I'm hip.
I thought you knew who Black Jesus was.
Yeah, but go ahead. I need to hear the story.
So basically, they trying to get them off the internet. So basically, I'm asking you, from what you seen from Kevin Samuels, are you agreeing with some of his?
I do not agree with everything that he said.
But you agree with?
This is what I'm gonna say about him, because I'm aware of who he is. He'll be saying whatever his statement is. Half of the statement I agree with, and the other half I'll be like, now wait a minute. He be on track sometimes, then he go left.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
So you're saying he pressed the issue a little too much?
No, not even press the issue too much. He'll start saying something. I'm like, okay, well, you're right. As a woman, okay, we could probably do this, but then he'll go into some other shit and he be like, nah, you done fucked up what you were saying. I don't agree no more. Like, once I hear the rest of whatever he got to say, sometimes I'll be like, no, nigga, no.
Not me. I live by the book.
What is the book?
I'm about 90%. I'm about 90%, 85.
Black Jesus.
Can I ask you a question?
Let's go.
You live off book. So, what have you learned from this book? Give me 3 things you learned from this book.
That one, I should not try to live outside my means or to minimize who I am just because it's a bad bitch that requires that of me.
All right.
I'm not gonna do
Shake my hand.
I agree.
He put that together very well, y'all.
I agree.
Very well.
2,
talk your shit, OC.
There is no rush to find the perfect woman, the woman, a girl of my dreams, quote unquote. Because whatever's gonna come is gonna come as long as I'm doing what I need to do.
Pop that nigga shit. Hold this shit up. Hold this shit up. Hold this shit up. Yeah. Hold this shit up. That's 2. Okay, I like that.
I'm gonna make you answer 5, but go ahead.
No. And 3, as long as I'm confident, it don't matter what else somebody else got to say about it.
Okay, I agree with all those 3 things, but that just means that you pulled out 3 things that I would, like I said, would agree with what he says. He be getting off into some other shit though.
And you know what's
crazy?
crazy?
And it make you be like, all right, now, just like you watching a good movie, you start off good as hell, and then that bitch went left. That's him.
I know what to say.
You be like, what the hell? It's like they just was
Hey, can we give
going, and they stopped and they give a fuck no more, and they just threw something in there. How many movies have ended dumb as hell?
It's a lot of them.
Exactly. So that's how he be. He say what he say, it be good as hell, and then he end with some bullshit.
That's a fact. I just gotta shout him out, bro. All the shit he said was about himself.
Correct. Absolutely correct.
About himself. He didn't say the women need to do this. The women need to do this. So a lot of dudes watch this guy and learn shit about themselves or things they should do differently. It's not really about the women. So I just gotta shake your hand, bro. You know that. I wasn't expecting that.
Women should do the same.
That's a big fact.
Don't go trying to change yourself to be more appealing to a man. Like, the man for you is coming. It might not be on your time, but it's gonna be at the right time.
So for anybody that don't know where they can follow you at on Instagram, social media, all of that, where can they follow you at?
Stan_BDY, that's my personal page. Business SM Creative, or SM_Creative, and then Grind Hustle and Bubble, that's Grind_Hustle X Bubble.
You gonna do the cipher when we do it?
Hell
you
yeah,
a rapper?
I'll do a cipher.
We still gonna do the cipher.
Cause I'm a fucking rapper. I'm a feature rapper. As soon as I drop my little 16 bars, I'm gonna start doing features.
Can we host your mixtape?
Y'all wanna host my mixtape? That shit be crazy too.
Yeah,
I gotta come up with a drop first. Once I come up with my drop.
And where the store located?
I am on West McNichols between Evergreen and Outer Drive, 19449 West McNichols.
Get all your merch. Get all your merch.
All your merch.
All your merch. You feel me?
If you trying to drop your own line, come holler at
Talk
me.
your
If you
shit.
trying to start a business, you need a logo, you need some cards, come holler at me. I got you.
I'm the wild boy of the city, DJ Out of Control.
This your favorite Uncle Spooty, aka the neighborhood supporter.
And this big stand for the day.
Big stand.
This is Meet the Connect.
Let's
You
get
did.
That was cool.